Hey everyone, welcome to the review, and here's my review for the movie Brooklyn. Yes, Brooklyn stars Saoirse Ronan, Domhnall Gleeson, Emory Cohen, Julia Walters, and Jim Broadbend. And this movie is directed by John Crowely, and this movie is typical Oscar bait sort of movie. But does it work? Yes, it does. Yes, the story of Brooklyn is about an Irish girl who lives in Ireland, and basically she wants to travel the world, well, travel to America, Brooklyn to be specific, and basically live a different life and don't live a typical boring life in her small town in Ireland. And basically she doesn't want to stay behind, take care of her mother, and live in a boring town and work in an office and stuff. She wants to explore the world, go live in America, and live life and fall in love and all that stuff. So she does, and she basically gets a job in the United States, and of course meets a boy, an Italian boy played by Emory Cohen. And this guy is, well, he's the asshole from The Place Behind the Pines. That's how I always remember him. But yeah, they basically have a romance together. She falls in love and all that kind of stuff, finds out the true meaning of love and life and stuff, and finds out the great life in the United States, and something tragic happens. She has to go back home. It's sort of predictable, and you can kind of say cliched at times, but this movie does everything right. Like, everything was done very well. Like, it was a very well directed, very well written, very well acted film. I was going to pick this movie apart because honestly, when I saw the trailers, it kind of looked like a boring period piece movie, and I like period piece movies. Whether it's Barry Lyndon or Pride and Prejudice or anything, like, I like period piece dramas. But this one just didn't seem very interesting, and it kind of seemed a little cliche, a little formulaic, and very predictable. It was predictable, but the way this movie was executed and structured and acted, it was very well done. I actually really liked this movie, Brooklyn. I thought it was a very well done film. Saoirse Ronan, she's kind of a hit and miss with me. Like, I love her in movies like, Grand Budapest Hotel and stuff, but when she does movies like The Lovely Bones, I'm like, ugh, she's kind of bland. She was very good. She started off a little bland, but then she got into the movie a little more. I started liking her more, started enjoying her character more, and I thought her performance was really strong. I could see why. She was nominated for a Golden Globe. She probably will get an Oscar nomination. She will not win at all. There's other contenders in there that are better than her, but she was very good in this movie. I liked Emory Cohen in this movie. He was the only movie I know him from is The Place Beyond the Pines, and as that asshole kid. He does the asshole kid very well, and honestly, he was probably my favorite in this movie. I thought he was really good. His character was just so likable, and I enjoyed his character, and his performance was probably the strongest in the movie, in my opinion. I thought he was very good, and I actually really liked his chemistry with Saoirse Ronan. They had very good chemistry with each other, and I bought the romance, and I didn't think I was going to. And Domhnall Gleeson, his character doesn't come to like the last 40 minutes. He's barely in the movie, but Domhnall Gleeson's done a lot of movies this year. Obviously, he couldn't be a big character in this movie, but I thought I was going to hate this character because he kind of reminds me of the bully douche character who's trying to take the girl away from the lead guy. No, not really. He's actually kind of not that. Well, he's sort of trying to take her away, but he thinks it's what's best for her and stuff, and he's actually a very likable guy, and actually I could see why he does the things he does in this movie. I actually didn't hate his character at all. I thought he was sort of likable. He was kind of uptight at times, but he was still a good character and a very well written character. Domhnall Gleeson's a great actor, and he's been doing phenomenal this year. Like, he's done some great movies. He was great in Ex Machina. He was great in Star Wars Force Awakens. He was great in The Revenant, and he was really good in this movie, even though he was only in it for 40 minutes. But he was still very good in this movie, and I bought his sort of friendship with Saoirse Ronan. And Saoirse Ronan herself, again, was good. Jim Broadbend, anytime you put Jim Broadbend in a movie, he's phenomenal. He's great. Same with Julia Walters. She's great in this movie, too. James Crowely directed this movie. I'm not very familiar with James Crowley's work, but he did a good job. He directed the movie well. The story was very well told. It was very well paced. Even though it was predictable and you did see everything coming, the way he did it just worked. This movie just worked. I was ready to call this movie typical Oscar bait. I was ready to call this movie overrated, the most overrated movie of the year. I was ready to call this movie that. But it isn't. I really liked Brooklyn. I thought it was a fantastic movie. I can totally see why it's nominated for Golden Globes. I can see why it's going to get nominated for Oscars. Is it going to win any? Probably not, but it's still a good movie. Check Brooklyn out. I recommend it. Scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Brooklyn an 8.3 out of 10. Yeah, I didn't think I'd give it that high, but it's actually a damn good movie. Check it out. It's good. So yeah, that was my review of the movie Brooklyn. In the comment section below, please tell me what is your favorite Saoirse Ronan movie. Favorite Saoirse Ronan movie. Comment below. My favorite is Grand Budapest Hotel. She's not in it a lot, but I love her in that movie, and I love that movie in general. But what is your favorite Saoirse Ronan movie? Comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.